We just turned off of Highway 37. We're headed east right now. This is the main drag that runs through Cassville. So we'll be coming up on part of where the commercial district starts here in just a little bit. See, here's where the speed limit drops down to 35, so you have to be careful going through Cassville because the speed limit does drop down quite a bit. Don't want to be caught speeding. Here's a Casey's on the right, which is a nice little convenience store to stop at to get gas. They've got some nice pizzas inside too. There's a Subway on the right. There's a Taco Bell on the left, a Riley Auto Parts store in case you need anything. And there's another convenience store named White Oak Station on the left. Come on down in case you have an emergency. On the left here is the Mercy Hospital in Cassville. On the right is a McDonald's. And just a little bit farther up, there is a Sonic, and on the left is another convenience store, Fast Trip. And again, be mindful of your speed coming through here. Another little nice restaurant here on the left called Sunrise, which is a nice one. And here we want to take a right on this little highway. That was Main Street that we were on. Now we're on 112. And it's also 86 East and 76 East. So kind of a combination of highways right here. And just bear to your right as we're coming through this little intersection. A couple of pawn shops along the way. On the right is a Mexican restaurant, El Mariachi. Not a bad place to eat. A little Oriental place on the left. Never eaten there, so can't say yes or no about it. Another little gun shop. And on the right here is a coffee shop and a dispensary in case you have your Missouri medical marijuana card. On the left is a big kind of a community field where they have some tractor and truck pulls out there occasionally. Some little rental cabins on the left. Those are more long-term rentals than short-term rentals. Starting to get out on the edge of Cassville now. Speed picks up just a little bit. There is a Berry County Museum here on the left. Got some neat little things there. Nursery here on the left. It's just a little residential area through here for a little bit. We're still on 112. Now 76 and 86 East is going to turn left at this next intersection. So 86 and 76 goes east at this intersection. 112 continues on straight. There's another couple of convenience stores. There's another gas station, L&L. And the highway back there was 76 East, which, if it sounds familiar, it's because that's the main drag that runs through Branson. So that will continue on a ways east, make a jog, a couple of jogs as you head east, and eventually be on the main strip in Branson. And then if you go just 3 or 4 miles down that road. Highway 86 will join into it, and it will be a turn to the right. And again, now just kind of out in the open area. There's pasture on the right side. A few little long-term apartments and things on the left. Heartland Apartments is the name of them. And it won't be long if you're pulling a trailer or just looking for a place to stay. We'll start running into some of the resorts and campgrounds and areas for the Roaring River. You'll see on the right here is an RV park. Fishers of Men is the name of that. It's got cabins and an RV. On the left side is Cassville Golf Club. It's a municipal club. It's a public course. At Fishers of Men, I've heard a lot of nice things about it. Never stayed there, but here's some nice things about it. Again, this is just some sparsely populated residential areas leading up to Roaring River. Still a few miles off. Another highway branches off here, which is AA, going to the right, which would be west. Another little RV campground on the right. Jay's RV Park is the name of it. And coming up on the left is the edge of the woods, so it's another little campground. If you'll see, there's a couple of teepees that you can rent, and they are air conditioned. And on the right side is a little shopping area that it says restaurant, but I think that is closed. I think they're no longer in business. Now we're starting to get into some of the short-term stay places. There's a Rock Village Court on the right there, and then there's some cabins on the left here at Oak Hill Court. A little swimming pool there for the guest. See, there's several little cabins there. Some gentleman has built him a nice little house there, actually a garage to house his trailer that he lives in. Some little places off on the right there to stay. Another little nice log house here on the left. Now we're getting into the twisty, curvy roads, so if you're pulling a trailer, these might be a challenge for you. You'll just have to be careful, take your time. There's not a whole lot of traffic out. And just continuing on this road, Roaring River's just a couple of miles on up the way. Another little RV park on the right called Peddlers. It's fairly new. They just put those in just a year or two ago, so that's kind of new. Little place on the left, and I'm not sure they're still open. Deer Ridge Lodge. I'm not sure about that one.